And welcome back into PureAdrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of the USA-Great Britain game tonight for the World Baseball Classic. We'll look at all the other games that have happened today. We'll look at the schedule for tomorrow. Thank you, everybody that came out and joined us for the Mets and Cardinals spring training game earlier today. Our Flyers are playing right now. 8:09 left. They're tied at 3 with Pittsburgh. But let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides. Natalie is here already. What's up, Natalie? All right, we're live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. Let's go live on Rumble. All right, once again, welcome in. My name's John. I give my live reaction, a little play-by-play to the game. I cannot show the game on the YouTube side. Don't show it on any of the other sides either. But let's make sure we're good to go on Kick here. And X as well. All right, we're good to go on all the sides. Once again, Natalie's here saying, hey, great to see you as always, Natalie. Hopefully school's going good for you. Yo, Bam is back. What's up, Bam? Our Flyers right now battling 3-3 with Pittsburgh. Bud's back. What's up, Bud? Saying another PAS stream. Go USA. Hey, there's Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? Great to see you as always, my friend. How are things down near the nation's capital? Star Wars is here. What's up, Star Wars? Been a while. Bam saying USA going full Phillies tonight with Schwarber hitting leadoff. Yeah, we'll get into tonight's lineups. Tarek Skubal on the mound for Team USA. But for Great Britain, Nate Eaton will lead it off. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will bat second. Harry Ford will bat third. B.J. Murray fourth. Christian Robinson fifth. Ivan Johnson sixth. Justin Wiley seventh. Trace Thompson eighth. And Ian Lewis Jr. will bat ninth. The Team USA defense, it'll be Bregman at third. Gunnar Henderson at short tonight. Ernie Clement at second. Bryce Harper at first. Will Smith doing the catching. Roman Anthony out in left field. Our guy PCA in center, and Aaron Judge in right field. Jonathan says, what a ninth inning USA had in their last game. Talk about a loaded squad. And they really didn't. A lot of it was walks in the ninth last night. So they scored 7 runs in the ninth. 16 walks yesterday for Team USA. Natalie says, get some snacks and soda and enjoy the USA versus Great Britain. Jonathan says, things here in D.C., the usual, a messy swamp, especially that it's getting warmer. The stink, kind of like New York City subway stations. Luckily, live 30 miles west. All right, we got a spammer again on Kick. That's all Kick is spammers. I don't know how anybody grows on that platform. Jonathan says, PCA fan here for obvious reasons. Some bitterness of this trade still linger. Correct. Correct. PCA could be our center fielder. Vientos could be playing for Chicago. No, not really a new setup. What's different about it? I mean, one thing that's different is the at the top of the batter's square there. I have it rotates some information on who's on deck, the batter going up against the pitcher, what their matchup is. No, I think it's the same. I think it's pretty much the same layout as last year. It looks different behind me just because of the way the computer's angled. If I change it, you can see the logos behind me, but I'll have to move them down so we can see them behind me instead of my camera uh, holder there. But Jonathan, I didn't think about texting you last night. I just thought of this now. What do you think of the Max Crosby trade? Team USA taking the field. USA is 1-0, Mexico's 1-0, Italy's 1-0, Great Britain's 0-1, and Brazil is 0-2. Schoolbowl 13-6 last year and 31 starts, a 2.21 ERA, 195 in the third inning, struck out 241 batters, gave up 18 home runs, and opponents batted an even 200. You hear with the new repay rule, they will no longer show the location of the pitch during the live game. They will still show the strike zone graphics, but not where the ball crosses the zone. What do you mean? The box on the screen, you mean? Once again, I don't know why Fox is so far behind. Then Eaton drills it out to left. It's off the top of the wall. That's going to be a leadoff double. Yikes. We're going to replay that. The Great Britain thinks it's a home run. It looked like it hit below the line to me. Oh, is it a home run? It looked like it hit above. It looked like it hit below the line to me. Let's look. Oh, it is a home run. A leadoff home run. Good call, Bam. I did not see it hit the railing. So 2 games in a row, the USA pitcher has given up a home run to the leadoff batter. Yeah, I don't need it to be broadcasted anyway. Doesn't matter if they're watching the stream in the clubhouse. It's got to be an instant challenge. You can't look towards the dugout and decide if you want to challenge. It's got to be instant. It is a home run. Good call, Bam. Oh, is that what it is, Jonathan? The time delay has gotcha. I did the Mets spring training game today, and I was only about a pitch behind. Oh, I guess I'm about a pitch behind here. Swung on a miss to Chisholm, 0-1. Swung on and foul tipped at the plate, 0-2. I mean, Fox is showing it. Called strike 3. Got him looking. I really haven't paid too much attention to the Mets this spring training, John. Yo, Alex is back. What's up, Alex? I'm just hoping they start the season healthy. Swung on a miss, 0-1 to 4. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Thank you. I did not know there was a bigger delay in the broadcast. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Wow, home run on the first pitch. Crazy. Yep. Outside, 2-2. Miss Gina is back. Popped up on the infield. Bregman will make the catch, 2 away. Miss Gina says adrenaline junkies love being here. Here's Murray, takes the pitch down low, 1-0. The 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Murray chops one to short. Gunnar Henderson's got it. Fires the first. That'll retire the side. But Great Britain gets the leadoff home run from Eaton. Let's see how Team USA responds. Tonight's lineup for Team USA, it'll be Schwarber leading off and DHing. Bregman will bat second. Judge third. Harper in the cleanup spot. Will Smith will bat fifth. Gunnar Henderson sixth. Roman Anthony seventh. Ernie Clement eighth. And PCA will bat ninth. Going up against Tyler Visa or Visa. But somebody give me a prediction on YouTube side for the likes tonight. Somebody give me a prediction for the likes tonight. Oh, Jonathan just texted me. If it's a video, I'll watch that later, Jonathan. Miss Gina says 55. 55. All right. On the YouTube side, if we get the 55 likes tonight, I'll hand out 5 free channel memberships. So hit that thumbs up. and we'll check where we're at after the first, and then we'll check every couple innings. Thank you, Jonathan. Up high, 1-0 to Schwarber. Great Britain is using the pitch com tonight. Yeah, understood. And that one ripped the second. Nice diving stop there. Sliding stop, not diving. Over the first, one away. That'll bring up Bregman. How about that? I did not know that. Jazz Chisholm is from the Bahamas, but the Bahamas are part of the Britain Commonwealth. I did not know that. On the inside corner, 1-1 the count. Reggie. The 1-1. Up high. Oh, called a strike, 2-1. Up high, 2-2. We all wanted Breggy, right? But we got Bichette to play third. Hopefully we don't have too many growing pains over there. The 2-2 popped up. Foul territory down the right side. And that one ripped. Right caught by the third baseman, 2 away. Yes, Beatty has looked really good at first base in the 2 games I watched with him at first. Bam says feels really weird not hating Judge when he comes up to bat. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Amazing to have somebody who can throw at first base. The 1-1. Judge grounds it to short. Oh no, the third baseman cuts in front, and he got him at first. The U.S. goes down 1-2-3. We go to the second, still 1-0 Britain. So 13 lights after the first is inning. For 13. I'm still worried about Bichette at third. I'm not worried about Bichette at the plate, but still a little concerned at third. I think he's still going to be traded before the beginning of the year. Three minutes left in overtime for our Fly guys. For Great Britain here, it'll be Robinson, Johnson, and Wiley coming up. Oh. The squirrel is like the A's headliner. No, he's not. Come on. They got Brent Rooker out there. They got Langoliers. Come on, man. Swung on a miss, 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, check swing, grounder to first. Harper will take it to the bag himself, 1 away. I'm sorry, if you retired from Major League Baseball, you should not be able to play in the WBC. No. 2:09 left in overtime. Still tied at 3. And the first pitch, broken bat. Bregman's got it. 2 away. So Schoolball's retired every batter since giving up the home run. And for a strike, 0-1. Langoliers. Good movie, too. I think the USA is going to go off later in the game, a la last game. Outside, 1-1. Agree, non-active MLB status should violate participating. I agree. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Swung on him. He went. Struck him out. They checked. Not sure if they checked or not, but they're walking off the field. That pitch was outside. We go bottom 2. Still 1-0 to Great Britain. That'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the U.S. here. Harper, Smith, and Henderson. 10 seconds left in overtime. Pittsburgh's got time for one last rush. Flyers clear it out, and they go to a shootout. Diaz is playing this year, and he got the save today, or last night. Don't know why it sent twice. I don't know. Now I see it twice. YouTube doing YouTube things, probably. Who else? Somebody else is playing tonight, too. Chinese Taipei and Korea tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern. Yo, Jonathan re-upped his membership. Let me come over to this side. It'll be better to do it this way. Thank you, Jonathan, for re-upping your membership and then also gifting 5 memberships. Let's go. Let's see who got them. Congrats, everybody. Outside, 1-1 the count. Once again, thank you, Jonathan. Really appreciate that. Fouled off by Harper, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Zegras just scored in a shootout. So if Vladar comes up with a save on this one, the Flyers will win. Harper lifts one out to right. Didn't get enough. Out to center before the track. 1 away. And the Flyers win 4-3. Keeping their slim playoff hopes alive. No, not worried about it. Not worried about it. There's a strike to Smith, 0-1. I like the fact that this software puts my emotes in. I love it. The other software did not. I'd have to look it up, Jacob. I'm not 100% sure. That one driven out to right onto the track at the wall. Did he make the catch? Wow. Thompson made the catch. Robin a home run. Spectacular robbery. Wow. 2 out, nobody on here for the U.S. Henderson, excuse me. Let's see. Sean got one. Let's see if it tells me. Nope. Oh, yes, it does. Here we go. Let's see. Pop the Clutch got one. CMT got one. Big Weeze got one. Richard Winter got one. And Sean got one. Up high, 2 and 1. Call the police. A robbery in progress. The 2-1. And that one grounded in the right field for a 2-out single. That'll bring up Roman Anthony. Don't forget to turn your clocks ahead tonight. Oh, down. Oh, I was going to say down low, but called a strike. 0-1. They do have replay in the WBC, but not the ABS. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1 pickoff throw, not in time. Crowd is booing. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Nice pitch. Change up. Two and two to count. Anthony went 2 for 4 in last night's game. The pitch. And a chopper foul up the first base side. Yeah, less than 3 weeks till opening day. Just under 18 days. I know, right? A British person breathes. The crowd boos them. And chop foul will do it again. Anthony plays for the Red Sox, right? I think. The 2-2. Oh, it's Visa, not Visa. Inside 3-2. The 3-2. And that one ripped. Base hit up the middle. Henderson will go to third. U.S. has got runners on the corners with 2 out. Back-to-back singles here with 2 out, just like the Mets today. In the inning they took the lead, the first 2 guys got out. And then the U.S. rallied. Or then the Mets rallied, excuse me. Jonathan says May 18th I'll be at the Washington New York Met game for all that want to make fun of me on screen, just like we did last time. Here's Ernie Clement coming up. The next Team USA game is Monday night. We'll be live for that one as well. Come on, Ernie, do it for Bert. Boo! Boo! Please learn how to type on the internet. Please. Does anybody act like we're worried? There's a strike, 0-1. If the Dodgers could beat the USA team. The 0-1. And a ground ball. Diving stop at third. He gets to his feet. Got him. That'll end the rally. We go to the third. Still 1-0. Let's go. Okay, how about we just enjoy the game? How about that? Yo, we got 6 people watching us over on the Twitch side tonight. Welcome in. Don't be a bot and spam. We have 7 people watching over on the Rumble side as well. No matter what side you're on, hit that thumbs up for us. Consider hitting that follow button or subscribing on the YouTube side. It'll be 8-9-1 coming up for Great Britain. Thompson, who made that unbelievable catch. Ian Lewis Jr., and then back to the top of the lineup with Eaton, who led off the game with a home run. All right. All right. Somebody asked how many points back the Flyers are. Let's check. Inside 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The Flyers are 6 points out of a playoff spot. Somebody did ask before. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Alex says the U.S. needs to wake up. You all need to relax, man. Swung on a miss, struck him out. It's the third inning. See how far Scooble goes tonight. First pitch swinging by Lewis Jr. Fouled off, 0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Lewis Jr. is a Marlins prospect. And a chopper foul. Wasn't sure if it was going to roll in front of the plate. The 0-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Fouled off again. And fouled off again. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 3 straight strikeouts for Scooble. Going back to last inning. And, I was going to say that's in for a strike, but outside, 1-0. And Eaton chops one to short. Henderson fires. Unable to make the play is Harper. That's an E6. So it'll be a runner on second. Bad throw by Henderson there. Harper made a nice stretch for it, but just bounced off over his glove. Fouled off 0-2. Oh, 1-1, excuse me. Clay Holmes getting warmed up in the bullpen. On the YouTube side tonight, so far we've gained 3 new subs. Welcome in to the new subscribers. And a chopper foul, 1-2 the count. Oh, just missed 2-2. The chat has gone completely quiet. What happened? The 2-2. Oh, just missed 3-2. A different adrenaline, he said. Swung on, I missed. It would have been ball 4, but he swung and missed. We go bottom 3, still 1-0 Britain. Bam says just focused on the at bat. Jazz is a good hitter. I gotta move this. Can't keep looking back. It'll be 9-1-2 for Team USA. PCA will lead it off. Schwarber and then Bregman. Playing Freebird here. The definition of clown right here. Three-run Jack saying Mets 0-162 this year. If I can get 3 people in the chat to say ban, I'll ban Three-run Jack again. Comes in here and doesn't know how to act on the internet. Miss Gina. Oh, there's one. Well, you know what? You can go do it somewhere else, dude, because I'm not waiting for 3. I keep on banning people, and they prove that they don't belong. And a ground ball down to first. First baseman will take it to the bag himself. 1 away. That'll bring up Schwarber. 1 out, nobody on. Who cares if the ball was hit hard if it's an out? I think the Mets will do okay, even though I'm a Philly fan. Sorry about Pete. I'm not. Well, I'm glad the Mets didn't give him a 5-year deal. I think after a year or two, the Orioles will be thinking about cutting him, honestly. Now, the first year or two, he's going to hit 50 home runs down in Baltimore. And a chopper to first, 2 away. Yeah, Pete was my favorite player, but I'm not. I think the 2026 Mets are better than the 2025 Mets, top to bottom, even without Pete and Diaz. There's a strike, 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 0-2. I'm not anxious. Yeah, I'm not anxious. It's 1-0 in the third inning. It's not 5-0 in the third inning. The 1-1 to Bregman and chopped foul, 1-2. Timeout called by the catcher here. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one hit out to right. Thompson under the track will make the catch. The U.S. goes down 1-2-3. We go to the fourth. Still 1-0 Great Britain. Let's go. Two people watching over on the Twitch side. Welcome in over there. Rumble keeps going from 7-1. Oh, so who went live? Somebody just went live. Play-by-play with JJ who just went live. And then he will be live tonight for the Chinese Taipei Korea game. So we'll redirect over to play-by-play with JJ when we're done. Let's check in on our guy, Fitzy. Give him a like. We won't bother him. Clay Holmes, a new pitcher here for Team USA. He was 12-8 last year with the Mets in a 3.35 ERA. Jacobs is USA. There's a strike 0-1. And a ground ball to third. Bregman fires it across, one away. Yeah, bam. Here I'm rooting for a Met. Let's go, Holmes. I'm rooting for me. Oh, man. In for a strike, 0-1. DO1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. Down low, 1-2. 1-2 the count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Hopefully my red pens. I did order red pens. I like to do my strikeouts in red, but right now I don't have any. But hopefully they get here before opening day. First pitch is in for a strike to Robinson. Nope, he held 1-1 the count. Oh, I did not put a poll in the chat tonight. Oh, check swing. That ball almost hit him. 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, nice hold there. 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Holmes has a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 4. Still 1-0 Great Britain. It'll be Judge, Harper, and Smith coming up for Team USA. Holmes looking good. Yep. Holmes in the couple starts he made already this spring has looked good as well. Once again, the only live stream tomorrow, we will be live for Mets and Yankees spring training baseball at 1 o'clock. And then back to World Baseball Classic coverage on Monday night with the USA. And the Monday night game is against Mexico. Yes, get it. All right, once again, Judge, Harper, and Smith here in the fourth. USA looking to at least tie this one back up. Miss Gina says looking forward to tomorrow's game with the Yankees. Victor, the new pitcher here. Najer, Victor. Judge grounded out to third his first time. Right down the middle, 0-1. D-0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Henry Pratt's here saying, let's get some runs, USA. Welcome in, Henry. The 1-1 to Judge. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And grounded foul, 2-2. No, Miss Gina, but I can look. I can look real quick. Count is 2-2 to Judge. Did he go? He went, struck him out. Not in April. They play May 15th, 16th, and 17th at Citi Field. And he went. They showed the replay. He went. And that's a strike as well. Did they only play the Yankees once this year? No, then not until September. Very nice by baseball. The Mets and Yankees will be playing at Yankee Stadium on September 11th, 12th, and 13th. Bounced in the dirt. One and one the count. 2-1. Bounced in the dirt. Swung on a foul tip, 2-2. Yep, you're welcome. Swung on a miss, struck him out. Here's Will Smith. Robbed of a home run his last time up. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a mitt. Nope. Held the swing, 2-0. What do you mean he wouldn't be able to pitch on opening? Somebody put a sock in Ken Rosenthal's mouth. My goodness. There'd be 9 days between the championship, the WBC championship game, and when Detroit opens up. And he said that's not enough time. Inside ball 4. So a 2-out walk. But he's pitching every 5th day now, but 9 days in between starts isn't enough time. What? Up high, 1-0 to Henderson. The 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. And that one ripped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one lifted foul down the left field side. The 1-2. Victor deals. Foul tipped at the plate. Catcher did not hold on. We'll do it again. Right? How do you not catch that right? The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Oh, inside, 3-2. 3-2 the count. 3-2 the count. Victor sets and deals. Swung on a missed. Would have been ball 4. Victor strikes out 3 in the inning. Walked the batter as well. We go to the 5th. Still 1-0 Great Britain. Back up to 5 people on Rumble. Keeps dropping up and down. Let's check out some of the NHL scores tonight. Once again, our Fly Guys beat the Penguins tonight 4-3 in a shootout. Other finals, the Bruins beat the Capitals 3-1. The Devils beat the Rangers 6-3, and the Sabres beat the Predators 3-2. Other games going on right now: the Lightning lead the Maple Leafs 4-1. Mammoth lead the Blue Jackets 4-2. Canucks lead the Jets 2-1, and the Habs and Kings are tied at 2 with 14 minutes left in that one. Excuse me. Clay Holmes on for his second inning of work. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 here for Great Britain. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled off again. Quickly ahead 0-2. Up high 1-2. One and two the count. That swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. Oop. That's one away. 3 strikeouts for Holmes. Somebody dressed up like a teddy bear. And a ground ball foul up the third base side, 0-1. Wiley struck out his first time. Oh, Wiley from Lancaster, only a couple hours away from here. Bounced in the dirt, 1. 1-1 the count. Doesn't for a strike. Nice pitch by Holmes. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. There's a strike. 0-1. On the outside corner, 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Holmes strikes out the side. 5 in a row. We're halfway through. Still 1-0 Great Britain. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for Team USA coming up. Anthony, Clement, and PCA. We're halfway through, so let's check our likes. 8 on the vertical side. And 18 on the big side. So 26. We are halfway through the game, but we are not halfway to our goal tonight. There it is. We've gained 2 new subs tonight on the YouTube side. Welcome in. I'm a live streamer that reads the chat and nobody chats. Hey, James is here. What's up? Welcome back, James. How was work? Miss Gina's still here saying, sorry, Super Nelson rang my phone. He sends regards. Hopefully he's doing well. Adam Wainwright showing the inside of his suit jacket. It's USA flags. No swing. 1-0 to Anthony. The 1-0. Down low. 2-0. Called a strike. 1-1. Boston Tea Party, huh? Mittens swung on a miss. 1-2. So let's go, America. Oops. He just got off of work and we'll stop by. The 1-2. Bouncing the dirt, 2-2. I love that baseball is back. James, I'm loving our Mets team this year. Honestly, if everybody stays healthy, I honestly expect the Mets to compete for the division, let alone the playoffs. Swung on a miss, one away. Victor was his fourth strikeout and 5 batters. I mean, they faltered down the line last year and were competing for a wild card. I definitely expect wild card this year. Clement goes 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. And a ground ball. Nice backhand at third. The throw across is high. Saved. Good hustle by Clement to beat that one out. He didn't plant very well. Let's go. Miss Gina says, I love hearing you say that, Mr. PAS, because it's exactly how I feel. Oh, it's an E5. It's not a single. It's an E5. And Victor will be replaced here. James says, yeah, definitely a different core we'll have to get used to, but I love the moves. I will miss Alonso, but we can live without him. Agreed. And that's one of the things I'm going to check this season. I'm going to keep track of how many runs the team scores and how many home runs they hit. Because how do you let a home run hitter like Alonso go? Because he's not very good defensively at first base. He keeps getting Kodai Senga hurt every season. And can't come through clutch in a big spot. Well, 2 years ago he did in the playoffs. But that was the whole Mets last year, really, not cool. Not cool. Miss Gina says, I'll miss Alonso too. It hurts, but we will survive. Yep. I'm going to look. I'm going to write it down right now. $20-25 MLB team home run totals. No, that's spring training. I want 2025. All right, so how many runs did the Mets score last year? 766. They scored 766, and they hit 224 home runs. I bet you they at least beat the runs scored. I bet you they score more than that. James says, yes, exactly true. It's good for a different core and new faces. PCA takes the pitch down low, 1-0. Scrub. Andre Scrub. former Astro pitcher. The 1-0 to PCA. And that one ripped. That's a fair ball down the right field line. It bounces off the outfield wall. Clement will go to third, and he'll stop there. PCA pulls into second base, and the U.S. has runners on second and third with one out for Schwarber coming up. You're not going to walk him to face Bregman. Right. Scrub is a very unfortunate name for a pitcher. All right, second and third here. Here's Schwarber. Let's get a Schwarber bomb here. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 1-1. Oh, bounced in the dirt. It gets away. Here comes Clement. And he's safe. Both runners advance, and the U.S. ties it at 1. PCA will move over to third as well with only one out. I don't know about defensively, James. I'm still worried about first base and third base. One of the few times we will root for Schwarber. That ball up high, 2-1. Two and one to count. And Schwarber crushes one to right. The ball's out of here. 3-1. And just like that, the error opens everything up for the U.S., and they take full advantage. USA. Bam says, ask and you shall receive, PAS. Here's Bregman. Still only one out. Bregman takes a strike, 0-1. JJ says, USA, baby. Let's go, Mets. What's up, JJ? Yep, Beatty really improved. Yep. But I'm still worried about Bichette at third. Here's the 0-2. And that one ripped out to left. That one that's a fair ball against the wall. Bregman will pull in the second with his one out double. Bud says, let's go, Team USA. We're getting a timeout here. James says, the hockey team made us proud, and the baseball team too. Let's go. Both hockey teams as well. Adam Wainwright just said, you're giving the credit to the error and not the jacket. Schwarber absolutely crushed that baseball. Oh, we're getting a pitching change now. Scrub comes in after the error, gives up a double, gives up a wild pitch to score the run, gives up a double, gives up a 2-run home run, and then gives up another double. All right, Alex, take care, bud. Enjoy. Sorry, guys. Just texting. Judge hits one out to right. That'll be caught. 2 away. Then while the new pitcher here. And that one ripped foul. 0-1. D-0-1. Oh, Harper got hit. On the shin. I think you got him on the shin guard. It's a hot dog. Yo, JK's back saying, hey, guys, might be a dumb question, but is Bobby Witt not on this team? He is. He played last night. He got hit. He got hit. They just showed the replay, Bam. He got hit on the shin guard. Well, maybe it deflected and hit the back shin too. Oh, play-by-play with JJ. I just put a message in his chat about the Philly, about having to make a home run call for a Philly. Will Smith, 2-0 the count. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Smith, after his first at bat, he got robbed of a home run. He was walked twice. James says it was 60 degrees today here in northern New York. Spring ahead tonight. Yeah, we were only in the 50s here in eastern PA. It was weird. Pittsburgh today, I was watching the Flyer game. They were saying the temperature in Pittsburgh was 70-something. James says it's still 53 right now. We're at 44 and rain right now. 44 and rain. Bud says base is loaded. Let's go. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. James said they had some on and off rain, but sunshine mixed here and there. Ain't no sunshine. The 2-0 on the outside corner, 2-1. The 2-1. Bounced in the dirt, 3-1. The 3-1. On the outside corner again, strike 2. Wow. If they had ABS, that might have gotten challenged. The 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. James says, I'll be driving. Drive safe, bud. Drive safe, man. Count still 3-2 here. U.S. for bases loaded, 2 out. 3 runs home in the inning. Fouled off again. We'll do it again. The 3-2 to Henderson. And that one ripped into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. And it's bobbled. That'll score at least 2. and it's 5-1 United States. I'm going to say that's a single and an error. It doesn't matter. 2-run score. And the U.S. has exploded for 5. Then they've officially batted around here. Here comes Roman Anthony, who led off the inning with a strikeout. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Three and oh the count. Right down the middle, 3-1. The 3-1. And a chopper up the middle. Shortstop played perfectly behind the bag. Over to first, that'll retire the side. But the U.S. puts up a 5 spot, including 2 on the Schwarber bomb and 2 on the Gunnar Henderson bases loaded single. We go to the 6th. Thought chanting USA. For Great Britain, it'll be 9-1-2. In their lineup, we'll see who USA brings out to the mound here, or if they give Holmes a 3rd inning. Panama has a 3-2 lead over Puerto Rico right now. Whoa. I flew 5,000 miles to support Great Britain, which has got scratched out, and it says to meet Kershaw. That would be an upset. Yep. And they're an extra innings. I'm listening in. Play-by-play with JJ's covering the rest of that one. Holmes still on the mound here. First pitch is foul tipped, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Hope everybody had a good Saturday. The 2-1. And a ground ball past Holmes, but Henderson's got it. 1 away. Holmes has retired all 7 batters he has faced. On the outside corner, 0-1. And a chopper foul, 0-2. Bounced outside, 1-2. Panama and Puerto Rico going to the bottom of the 10th inning with Panama leading 3-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball foul. Still 2-2. Two and two the count. And that one blooped out to right. That'll get down for a base hit. Judge comes over to play it. Keeps it to a single. Eaton now 3 for 3. Oh, I called it an error last time, so we'll see. He's been on base all 3 times. Here's Jazz Chisholm in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted foul down the left field side, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Nice pitch by Holmes. That was way inside. Chisholm struck out all 3 times today. That'll bring up Ford, who's 0 for 2 with a pop out to third and a ground ball to third. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. There's a strike to throw down that second. Ooh, they called him safe. He looked out to me. Is the U.S. going to challenge? U.S. is going to challenge. Let's see. Man, that's close. Where's his hand when he tags him? He's out. He's out, if you ask me. He's out. Great challenge by Team USA. Bam agrees. He's out. Not sure what's taking so long here. That's an out. What is taking so long on this challenge? The runner's out. We go bottom six, still 5-1 US. We are in between innings here. USA coming back up with that 5-1 lead. Clement will lead it off. Chavez Fernander will be the pitcher here. He's throwing some warm-up pitches here. Once again, 8-9-1 for Team USA here. Clement, PCA, and Schwarber. The first pitch popped up. It'll go out of play. Oh, Puerto Rico just hit a walk-off home run. Bounced down low, 0-1. Or 1-1, excuse me. Right down the middle, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one ripped out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. Leadoff single for Clement. That'll bring up PCA, who doubled his last time. Oh, in history, it's never happened before? No, we've never had a walk-off homer? I know David Wright hit a walk-off double. It might have been a single, but it was a walk-off. Really? I did not know that. Damn, dropping some history on us. Bounce down low. 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Down low, ball 4. Doesn't the throw down to second's not in time anyway, but it's ball 4. That'll bring up Schwarber. Hit the 2-run home run his last time. Inside. Ooh, got the corner 0-1. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Outside, ball 3. Down low, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Still nobody out for Team USA here in the 6th. Here's Bregman with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Right down the middle, 0-1. Bregman does have 96 career home runs at this ballpark from his time with the Astros. The 0-1. Swung on a mass, 0-2. Bud says that bases loaded again. Yep. Did he go? He did. He held up 1-2 the count. That one lined out the right. It'll be caught. Clement will tag and score. Runner from second goes to third. Sacrifice fly for Bregman makes it 6-1 US. That'll bring up Judge. Down low, 1-0. No. And that one ripped out to left field. That'll get down off the wall. That'll score at least. That'll score 1. I forgot that they advanced before. Runner's still on first and second, and the U.S. is now up 7-1. Oh, it did take one of the score panels out. We're getting a pitching change here. Yeah. Judge took out the scoreboard panel. Yep. Sorry, guys. That it's 2-0 the count here. Bounced in the dirt. 3-0 the count. Out. Oh, called a strike. 3-1. All right, guys. Why doesn't and that one blooped? The pitcher covers. He's safe. He beat it out. The bases will be loaded. The pitcher got over to cover as the first baseman made the play. Another base is loaded, correct. Good hustle by Harper. Bam said he doesn't always do that. Here's Will Smith, once again, robbed of a home run his first at bat by Thompson, and then walked his other two at bats. I clipped my Schwarber call. I'm getting ready to post that short. Inside, 2-0. Smith taps it foul, 2-1. After scoring 5 last inning, the U.S. has got 2 this inning. Bases are still loaded. The 2-1. Up high, 3-1. Gunnar Henderson on deck. The 3-1. And that one driven out to left field. And it's caught. What a play. Schwarber will tag and score. That'll make it 8-1. Nice catch by the left fielder there. That ball might still be bouncing around in that little corner. You remember in Houston when they had the hill? When they had the hill in center field? Henderson 2 for 3 tonight. Up high, 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. And that one line foul down the left field side, 1-2. And that one fouled off, still 1-2. Whoa. And that one chopped foul, still 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Ooh, up high, 3-2. The 3-2. And a chopper to short. The only play's going to beat up first. And he called him safe. Bases loaded again. That'll bring up Roman Anthony, who's 1 for 3 tonight. I think he's safe. Charles says, put me in detention. My humble apology. Powder, hour, and internet. No worries, Mr. Charles. Hopefully you're doing great tonight. That's close as possible, but safe. Right. There's got to be. He was ruled safe on the field, so there's got to be enough to overturn it. And nope. There it is. Nice picture by Fox. He's safe. Great Britain is out of challenges. The British can't challenge the United States anymore. That was good. There's a strike to Anthony. 0-1. Swung on a missed 0-2. Foul tipped and held by the catcher. That'll end the inning. All 9 come to the plate for the U.S. They add 3 runs. We go to the 7th. It's 8-1. Once again, awesome stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much for giving us a little bit of your time tonight. All right, let's get rid of that. Sorry, guys. Uploading the short here. David Bednar, the new pitcher here for Team USA. Swung on a missed 0-1. And that one popped foul. 1-2. Up and in. Count is 3-2 here. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Bednar strikes out the first batter he faces. That one hit out to center. PCA comes in. 2-away. Pitch in for a strike. Up high, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out, too. No, that's the end of the inning. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everybody. It's 8-1 U.S. going to the bottom of the 7th. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let me come back over to the chat here. See what I missed. Charles says I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can always adjust my sail to reach my desired destination. Charles always coming in, dropping the quotes. Love it. All right, on the YouTube side, Bud says USA all the way. Guys, I just dropped the home run call for Schwarber. All right, there we go on the YouTube side. Just updated this call on Schwarber home run earlier in the game. We're going bottom 7. Once again, on the YouTube side, welcome in. We have gained 3 new subs tonight. Appreciate everybody hitting that subscribe button. Miss Gina said 55 on the like count tonight. Let's see where we're at in the 7th inning. We're at 34. Looks like we're going to be short unless you all start tapping that like button. Let me come over to the YouTube side and pin that at the top. The British are coming. Vance Worley now on the pitch here for Britain. Clement will lead it off here. Once again, shout out to Jonathan for re-upping his membership and gifting 5 memberships tonight. Miss Gina says, come on. Please hit the like button. It's free. And you could be awarded a free membership. The 2-0. Up high 3-0. Yeah, Vance Worley, yeah. Inside ball 4, so we'll lead off walk. That'll bring up PCA, who's 1 for 2 tonight with a walk, a double, and a couple runs scored. And that one crushed out to right field. Thompson will come in to make the catch. The throw back to first, not in time. That'll bring up Schwarber. Pickoff throw. Oh, it hit the runner. Clement saves it first. Up high. 1-0. Oh, foul ball that did not go out of play. It was stuck in between the pads there. Oh, on the inside corner, 1-1. Nice pitch. 1-1 the count here to Schwarber. And a ground ball is second. And it gets through to center field. Clement will go to third. And the U.S. has got runners on first and third here for Bregman. Bam says Jazz Chisholm with that trash Yankees defense. Your support and contributions on the PA's network are greatly appreciated. You are valued indeed. Thanks to the silent listeners and viewers. Charles commenting on the short. The 1-0. Swung on a missed 1-1. Oh, popped up. It hit the railing in foul territory, so it's a foul ball. They do have the mercy rule here, Henry. So if Bregman here can hit a 3-run home run, the game will be over. The 1-2. And that one lined out to center field. Eaton will make the catch. That'll get a run home. It's now 9-1 U.S. Bregman with his second sacrifice fly of the night. That'll bring up Judge. Mercy Me. Great band, by the way. And Judge pops it up. Foul. 0-1. Up high, 1-1. And Judge crushes one out the center. Not deep, though. Eaton will make the catch. That'll retire the side. The U.S. adds a run. We go to the 8th. 9-1 U.S. Charles says the British are getting a good old-fashioned cut behind. That's when music was music. I think they're still around. It would not be a walk-off if it were up by 8. I don't know, because it would end the game, though. Griffin Jacks will be the new pitcher here for Team USA. You know what I mean? I mean, I understand from the viewpoint that it's a blowout game, but it would actually end the game. It would have ended the game. Once again, welcome in everybody. Down low, 1-0. And the chopper foul, 0-1. Griffin Jacks is a member of the United States Air Force. One and two the count. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Went away. To acquire knowledge, one must learn. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. Let's go, Charles. So the Eagles extended Jordan Davis 3 years, $78 million. And for a strike, 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Uh-oh. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. That one lifted out to right. Second baseman goes out. Goes out. Judge will come in, make the catch, 2 away. Here's Thompson. Fouled off, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. There's a strike. Got him looking. Jacks goes 1-2-3. We go bottom 8. Still 9-1 US. Play-by-play with JJ. Will be calling the Chinese Taipei Korea game after we're done here. So on the YouTube side, we'll redirect everybody over to play-by-play with JJ. Oh, let's get our numbers here. No, we're going to the bottom of the 8th. We don't want our numbers yet. Let's see here. How do I set up redirects? Setting up a redirect for you guys. So when we're done, if you want some more baseball action, you can check out play-by-play with JJ. Up high, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. They check down at third, no swing. The 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Up high, 3-1. And Harper, of course, has run out the right, but it's foul. 3-2 the count. And that one lifted out to left. 1 away. The 1-0 to Smith. Out on the outside corner, 1-1. And that one popped up. Out to right. Taylor. Or Thompson, excuse me. That'll bring up Gunnar Henderson. No, excuse me. Yes, I'm sorry. Gunnar Henderson. 3 for 4 tonight. 3 singles, 2 RBI. In for a strike, 0-2. Once again, our next live stream will be tomorrow afternoon at 1 with the Mets and Yankees spring training action. DO2. And that one ripped out to right. Not deep enough for a home run, but it is a double up against the wall. Henderson will slide in, but he's safe. That'll bring up Roman Anthony. If Roman Anthony can hit a 2-run home run here, it would end the game. And we won't get the 9th inning. Anthony's 1 for 4. Down low, 1-0. Excuse me. Down low, 2-0. Down low, 3-0. The 3-0. Up high, ball 4. We'll get a mound visit here. Ernie Clement coming to the plate. Make Bert proud. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Down low. 3-0. No swing. Chopped foul. 3-1 the count. Up and in. Ball 4. That'll load the bases. That'll bring up PCA here. Seven people still watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. Foul tipped at the plate. 0-1. And 1 the count. Fouled off. 0-2. Jorge's here. Hello, Mr. Junkie. Wow, Puerto Rico got me sweating, but what a game. Congrats. Bounced in the dirt. 1-2. Charles says, are you kidding me? Unbelievable, unthinkable performance. Up and in. 2-2. Called strike 3 right down the middle. God, I'm looking. We go to the 9th. Still 9-1 U.S. Worley, with an arm held together with duct tape and chewing gum, gets out of the jam. Apples with peanut butter? Way to ruin some peanut butter by putting an apple with it. Yo. B83 saying yo. Once again, an off day for the U.S. tomorrow. They're back on Monday against Mexico, and then on Tuesday against Italy. We'll be live for both of those. Brad Keller now coming into the game. I believe he signed with the Phillies. Yep, there it is. Bam even said it himself. New Philly, Brad Keller. Okay, so I guess we'll be going to the bottom of the ninth then. See what I did there? See what I... Oh, man. Wallace Clark will be the batter here. And Chop foul 0-1. Outside 1-1. Fouled away 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. The throw down the first, 1 away. Charles says, thanks for joining us tonight on the PAS Network. You're valued indeed, the silent listeners and viewers included. Charles also says, if you have not done so already, pause now and give the like button a thumbs up. Once again, if you are on the YouTube side, when I end, it'll ask you if you want to redirect it over to play-by-play with JJ. He's got, I believe, now I forget who it is. Ground ball foul, 1-1 the count. He's got Chinese Taipei and Korea tonight. One and two the count. Down low, 2-2. Popped up, right side. Harper in shallow right, in fair territory, will make the catch. 2 away. Jazz Chisholm, who's 0 for 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. Outside 1-0. Fouled off 1-1 the count. Charles with my favorite one. Saying in the morning you have 2 choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Now we're going B today, Charles. We're going B. That's why we went with 2 streams. Up high, 3-1. The 3-1. And chopped foul, 3-2. Three and two, the count. Keller will wind in deal. Swung on a miss, and the ball game is over. A couple in the chat were worried in the 4th inning when the U.S. was still down 1-0. But they rally, score 5 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th. Win 9-1 tonight. They have an off day tomorrow before facing Team Mexico on Monday night. Once again, thank you to my mods. Jonathan was here. Miss Gina was here. Bud was here. Bam was here. Charles was here. Alex was here. Thank you all so much for a little bit of your time tonight on this Saturday. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. And once again, we will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern time for the Mets and Yankees spring training game. Don't forget to turn your clocks ahead tonight if you're in a – I was going to say if you're in a state that follows it, but I believe Arizona is the only state that does not follow daylight saving. So we will see everybody next time.